So today we're looking at QOOLA. It's QOOLA. So when you're outside and it's too hot and you want to be cooler, this is something you can use. But it also can help you be warmer. Okay, so I apologize in advance for that intro, but sometimes you do what you have to do. This is the QOOLA Wearable Air Conditioner with Ion Purifier. So it's currently on Kickstarter. Just be aware at posting of this, the Kickstarter campaign is really close to ending. So I'm putting this video out faster than I thought I was going to put it out. Just so you guys can hopefully get the Kickstarter deal if you're seeing this when I'm releasing it. Anyways, this is it here, the QOOLA Wearable Air Conditioner with Ion Purifier. So we've reviewed, I guess, some of the different like neck fans that you can get. So they, you wear them on here and then they blow air up into your face or whatever it is. Cool. Cool. This is a little different because it's got, first off, it has the Ion Purifier, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But it's different because it's not fan based, right? It's not a fan, so you don't have that air blowing up at you, and you don't have the sound of the fans running all the time. That was something to be aware of. And it has a heating and a cooling mode. So kind of getting through here. Basically what it does, and there's some videos on here which I recommend you guys watch if you're interested. But basically what it does is it has these almost like metal panels on it, and the premise is that they either heat up these panels or cool down these panels, which again touch your neck. And my thought is, and I'm not 100% sure because I'm not I'm not an engineer and I don't get it, but it helps drop your body temperature, right? So because we heat up basically by the movement of blood and stuff like that through our body, based on what I think, it cooling this area here, it helps cool the body down. Or the other way around, if you're cold, it can help heat that area up, and then it gets delivered or dispersed through your body, which helps heat your core up. So in premise, it seems to be working. Now, I have used this over the last couple days just to try it in cooling, because it's been Celsius wise 26, 28 degrees Celsius around here. And I've been wearing it in the house, and it seems to help for sure. I definitely haven't gone out and done any activity really with it, but I do think it is working. It's hard to tell because you take it off and you're like, well, do I feel hotter? Well, I definitely feel hotter in my neck, but it feels like it's doing something for sure. Now, proof will be down the road after I've worn it for a little while, and what I'll do is I'll try to put comments down below after I've used it for a while, just to let you guys know if I think it's actually functioning. But as of now, I'm gonna say, yeah, I think it does. So this is it, QOOLA, right? So there it is on their website again, right? Instant cooling. Now that is one of the things that I found for sure. Like, you turn this thing on to cold and those panels get cold like pow. So that definitely doesn't take a long period of time. And the other nice thing about this can be, let's say you're someone who travels with somebody else, and they're a person that likes it warmer and you like it cooler, or vice versa, because it's not a fan and it's really just affecting you because of where it's touching. There's none of this, we have this in the car all the time where I like it cool in the car. My wife's like, she's secretly turning the temperature of the car up, and I'm like, all of a sudden I'm like, why am I so warm? And then I realize that is what it is. Okay, QOOLA, the white box right here. Now on the Kickstarter campaign here, just kind of gotta clean up my room here. It does show, I think it shows here, that it comes in this little carry case. I think there. Well, no. So this one doesn't seem to show a carry case, but I thought, yeah, there it is, right? Just add. Oh, there it is. Add $10 to get the carry case. I probably would for $10 because you want to protect it, right? I didn't get a carry case. All right, so here's a little manual right here. It's, I don't know, there's not a lot to it, you know. Talks about there's 4 heating modes, 4 cooling modes, ambient light, and ion purifier. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the ion purifier. So I wasn't quite sure. It has an ion purifier. Supposedly as soon as it turns on, the ion purifier kind of enables. Just so you guys know, ion purifiers. People use ionizers to remove small particles from air and improve indoor air quality. Ionizers are unable to remove large particles like those that trigger asthma and allergies. So just realize this is for a really small. No, it's going to be beneficial for sure, right? Because it's still removing stuff. And they have a video on their Kickstarter of it kind of removing. It looked like almost like a smoke from inside an enclosed area. You know, ionizer versus non-ionizer. And it did clear it up. So you know what? It's an added bonus, right? I think some people believe in them, some people don't. I have no idea. I have no thought process in it either way because I don't know. But it's there, so that's cool. You do get, this would be a USB charging cable. So this would not, yes it would be, this would be. Now what they don't include, of course, is a little power brick, right? So this, decent size length, yeah, that's decent, you know, it's all right. What's that, 3 feet maybe, 3 feet, I'd say. So that's okay. I'm happy. I'm happy that they didn't give me some tiny little thing. And last but not least, you get the actual, yep, that's it, the actual unit. And I thought it was going to be more headphoney. Now it is kind of headphoney. It has a little pad here. Now that's not going to go on your head, but it's going to go on the back of your neck, and it does like tilt, which is kind of nice. So depending on how you're wearing it, these of course pressure points are supposed to be like, you can see the metal right here. Yes. Right on both sides, and those are going to sit up against like your neck, and it's kind of like right where, you know, like I always say, like your jugular is, right? So that's going to kind of cool that area. I thought these possibly would be able to come out just in case, you know, your neck was bigger or smaller than somebody else's. That's going to be your charging port right there, and other than that, that's kind of it. That's kind of the unit, right? Now on the top here, this has your what does it have? Has your power on, and then I think it has like a pause and a which kind of mode it is. So if you turn it on, like just kind of turn it on, you'll actually see on the side, right? You have, this says I'm at, I think 28%. I don't know which way. I got a weird number now that I just, maybe it's that way, 82%, and it only seems to show up on one side. Because I'm like, is it 82% or is it 28%? I'm gonna say it's 82 because I would think that it would sit more this way, is what I'm guessing. You'll figure that out probably. Don't do it at 66% because that won't make any sense. It could be 66 or 99, right? But find a number that's not readable upside down, I guess. And then you have like this button here, which you'll see high 2, high 3, and basically this is heating and this is cooling, right? So you'll see 42, and then you got your 1, 2, 3, and instantly, like, it's hot. Like, especially if you go up to like high 4, like it doesn't take long at all. 45 degrees Celsius. 45 degrees Celsius. High 1 is 38 degrees. And you'll see like the colors, hopefully you guys can see that, right? They change base, which is good, because if you're kind of flicking through these, I think you can get an idea of what temperature it is beforehand. Then if you hit this side, this is your cooling. So this one on this side, so you got cooling 1, right? And it went from hot to not hot. 25 degrees, C2, going down to 21, C3, going down to 18. Is there one more? Yeah, C4, I think that's 15. 15, yeah, and you just kind of, you put it on there, and the unit itself, and I don't know if it's the cooling or if it's the ionizer that's doing this, but you can, I don't know, can you hear it? There's almost like a just a slight buzz, and you can definitely hear it when you're wearing it for sure. Now it's comfortable. I'd almost like the arms to be a little, I'd like them to be just a tad bit tighter, because they sit there, which is fine, right? And you guys can see, right? But you definitely hear the, I want to say fan, and maybe there's a fan inside, but you can hear something. It is like a slight hum going on. I think if you're outside doing something, or if you're out running or exercising, you probably have earbuds in so you could listen to music, right? So that would be all right. But yeah, it's like kind of instant. It's supposedly instant cool. And what I find funny is, you know, you put it on and you're like, ooh, that's chilly, right? But over time, like you really, I don't know if you really don't feel it that much. But I guess the goal is that your body core is cooling, right? Because again, it's right kind of on that area of your neck. So you get this kind of cooling sensation. And again, if you go the other way and kind of see if I can feel the buttons, one somewhere in here. I can't remember now which one it is. Yeah, so if I go, let's say I'm at 15, right? So let's say I go here and I go hot 4. Like it's instant warm. There's none of this, hold on, let me get warm. No, that's warm. So I don't know what magic it is that they're doing inside here, right? But I could have used this a couple years ago when I used to wait for the bus in the winter, and I was always cold. Yeah, that's nice. I think my wife would really like that. I could keep the car cool and she could just wear this. But yeah, there's definitely, because it's so close to your ears, you can definitely hear the, whatever it is, the electronics, the fan, the hum, whatever that hum is being produced by, it's there for sure. It could be the ionizer, right? Maybe that's what's causing the hum, is the ionizer, because it does have to circulate air to purify it, right, to clean it. So, but yeah, that's warm for sure. All right, guys. I do think it's kind of cool, and it does say you get about I think it's 4 or 5 hours on cooling. 4 or 5 hours on cooling, and if you are doing heating, you get a little bit more. So you get like 6 hours, I think it is, on heating. So yeah, it's an interesting device, and a lot different than if you just get one of those like neck fans, or even if you're one of the people that, you know, have one of those portable fans. Now, of course, the portable fans is something you can cool wherever. I don't know where you're gonna wear this outside of your neck, but still, I think if you're outside exercising or mowing the lawn or whatever, and it's hot, this could be super useful. So I'll put links down to Kickstarter if you are interested in it. As far as I know, today is the last day on Kickstarter, I think. But the link will be valid, and if it's past tomorrow, then you guys can just kind of do a search for it. All right, guys, that's it for me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you think this is interesting, and hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys next video. Should be tomorrow. Later.